I'm sure you know me by now from the other baby and preschool videos that I've been doing with my colleague Alexandra, but if not, welcome. My name is Tracy and I'm from the Bathurst Clark Resource Library, and these videos we've been creating are to give you ideas on how to educate and entertain your little one while you're at home during this time. Today I will be talking and demonstrating baby sign language, so let's get to it. Communicating with your baby early on is important. So while they can't speak or speak much for a while, you can teach them to communicate non-verbally, which can be done through sign language. And it might not seem like it, but it'll actually help them with their language development as they'll be inclined to communicate more and more with you and in different ways. Also, they'll be learning new words that correspond to different gestures and signs that the both of you are doing. If you're not sold on the idea just yet, well, how about if I tell you it'll reduce the cries and frustration from the both of you? Yep, so babies try to tell you something through their cries, that's something they don't like, or they're being bothered by something. So if they can tell you through their signs, then there isn't a need for those cries or being frustrated anymore. Okay, so less talking and more signing. So I'll be doing signs from the American Sign Language vocabulary. It's also known as ASL. So the first ones I'll be showing you are related to food or when your little one is hungry. So of course the first one I'll show you is eating or to eat. So it's the thumb and fingers together and you bring them towards your lips and you go back and forth. And the next one is drinking, and you pretend you're holding a cup and then you're pretending that you're drinking from the cup. Like that, you're gonna bring it back to your lips, and that is to drink. Now for milk, you're gonna bring your hand up and you're gonna squeeze, like you're squeezing a cow for milk. And if you'd like, bring it close to your breast for breast milk, if you wanna differentiate between that and bottle milk, of course. So next will be water, and water you're gonna do the W sign, and with the index finger, you're gonna put it towards your lip and you're gonna go back and forth for water. And for more, you're gonna bring your thumbs and your fingers together and you're gonna go back and forth. And this is more. For done, you're gonna have your hands and palms inwards and then you're gonna turn them outwards. Done. Finished. And of course, it's never too early to teach your little one some manners. So please, you're gonna do a circular motion with your hand across your chest. Please. And for thank you, you're gonna go from your chin downwards. Thank you. Thank you. So of course they have other needs that would be very useful to know the signs to, such as sleep. So you're gonna put your hand up like this and then you're gonna bring it down towards the middle of your face. And as you're doing that, you can actually close your eyes. And this is a good way to show them that this is to sleep. The next one will be a diaper, which can indicate a diaper change. So you're gonna bring your thumb and your fingers together like this, bring them to your waist and do a clipping motion like that. For bath, you're gonna bring out two fists in front of your chest and you're gonna move up and down. And this is like scrubbing your chest. And this is bath. For help, you're gonna need both of your hands. So you're gonna have one hand out like this and another one in the shape of a fist, and you're gonna move upwards. And this is help. And for up and down, which can be done in various contexts, so if you want them to look up, look down, or for them to be lifted up or being brought down, it's the same thing. So you're gonna point up for up, and in an upwards motion, and for down, you're gonna point down in a downwards motion. Okay, so now it's not only about their needs, but about their wants and interests too. So here's a few more. For mom or mommy, you're gonna put your thumb to your chin and with your hand out and moving back and forth like that. And for daddy, it's the same thing, but you just put your thumb to the forehead instead for dad or daddy. And for play, you're gonna have your pinkies and your thumbs out and you're gonna twist your hands like that. And that is play. For book, you're gonna put your hands together and then you're gonna open them up like you're opening up a book and closing a book. For ball, you're gonna pretend that you're holding a ball and you're gonna bring your fingers back and forth together like this. And finally, for again, you are going to need both hands. You're gonna have one hand out and another hand, you're gonna bend them and put it on top of the other hand, like this, for again. So some things to consider when signing with your baby. So first off, you can start off really early teaching them the signs, but just expect them to sign back to you when they're really trying to communicate with you. So this can be around 6 to 7 months old. Also, just sign the words that matter to them. So don't worry about learning too many signs. And try to avoid teaching them signs when they're overly tired or distracted. And when you do sign to them, sign at their eye level, where they can easily see you and your hands. And try to speak and sign at the same time, so this way they can learn the new words. And very importantly, repeat the signs over and over again. I love to tell families that babies learn best through repetition. It's how they retain the information. And when they do sign back to you, which might take a while, so try to be patient, praise them however you can. So by clapping, a big smile, or however you'd like. And finally, don't worry if they can't sign exactly like you, as signing requires a lot of hand and finger movements, so they're still developing that. So again, try to be patient with them. So now I'll be singing a couple of songs that can incorporate some signing, and your little one will definitely be entertained in addition to them practicing their own sign language. Just keep note that you do have to start off slow, as a lot of the words have their own signs and you want them to be distinguishable from each other. Also, there are some signs that might be difficult for you and your little one to do, so feel free to add these later and just do what you can for the first little while. And the first song I will be singing is called The More We Get Together, and the first sign I already taught earlier on, which is more, and you're bringing your fingers and your thumb together like that for more. And for together, you're going to bring your fists together, and then you're going to do a stirring motion, like you're stirring a pot. And then the next word will be happier, happier, and you're going to bring your hands kind of in an upward motion like that. And for you're going to put your palm outwards, and mine palm inwards. And for friends, you're going to get your 2 fingers on both hands, and you're going to do the position like that. So here's the song. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we will be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we will be. So the next song I'm going to sing to you is one that I grew up with while watching Barney. It's called I Love You. It's a very sweet song to sing to your little one, but first I'll show you the signs. So there's I and me, which is just pointing to yourself. You, pointing outwards. We, you point to one shoulder and then you go to the next. Happy is what I showed you before, so the upwards motion like that. Family's a little tricky. It's the letter F sign, and putting your thumbs like that and then bringing them around. And hug is giving yourself a big hug. Love is just crossing your hands and your arms across your chest. And kiss, there's variations to this one, but one that's more commonly used is putting your thumb and fingers together and just kissing them like that. So here's the song. I love you, you love me, we're a happy family, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? So if you want to learn more about baby sign language or just want to learn more signs, the library has lots of great resources, and I actually just created a list that links to DVDs, books, and ebooks that we have. So the link to that list is in the description below. Feel free to have a look at that. And I guess that's it for me. I'll see you at our next baby and preschool video. So happy signing, everyone. Bye for now.